Hi everyone, welcome to August's unboxing of Horror Block. Before I get into the unboxing, I just really want to quickly mention that today's a sad day in the horror industry. Wes Craven has sadly passed away. For those of you who don't know who Wes Craven is, although you really should, he's directed two of the most easily recognisable horror franchises of all time, Scream and A Nightmare on Elm Street, as well as some other really cool titles like The People Under the Stairs, which is like my boyfriend's one of his favourite movies. So I won't go on too long about it, but I want to take this time to say thank you to Wes. When I was a teenager, I obsessed over A Nightmare on Elm Street, and that was probably the gateway into my love for horror films. So thank you. Moving on with the unboxing today, I come prepared because no one likes to watch someone literally unbox something for ages. So let's go. Oh, that's just so much easier than usual. I know this unboxing is actually a little bit late. I apologise for that. I've been away for the week at my boyfriend's house, so I wasn't here to receive this. I haven't watched any other unboxings purely down to the fact that I want to be genuinely surprised, or I want to show you my initial reactions to the items inside. Okay, so as usual, the first thing I can see is the t-shirt, so I'm going to go on to that first. And I received so many emails over the past month telling me what franchises we were going to see inside the box. I knew we were going to see Friday the 13th. I knew we were going to see Beetlejuice. And of course, it is a Beetlejuice t-shirt. So that's really cool. Oh dear. And it's not a black t-shirt. I don't know if you can tell because, again, I've got really awful lighting. It's actually a very, very, very deep navy blue. So yeah, that makes a nice change from black, I will be honest, and I love the colours. That is so cool. The next item is a figure of some sorts. And there we go, we've got Jason. So I'll get him out of this plastic so we can actually look at him properly. Okay, so who is this by? Bleacher Creatures. I've never seen them before. I don't think we've received anything from Bleacher Creatures before within our boxes. But this is an exclusive to Horror Block. Hey. I know I've took him out of the plastic and that's probably a no-no. I'll just put him back in and sellotape it or something. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not that thrilled about it. It's just, it's not even, it's like that foam stuffing, you know, that really horrible stuffing you get in like some teddy bears. And that's all it is. But, you know, it's something, it's better than nothing, right? Ooh! Ooh! We have a Notebook of the Dead, and yeah, that's right, so it is the Book of the Dead. Oh, that is so cool. And it's just a little notebook, so that's ideal for maybe your handbag, if you have a handbag, or keep it in your desk at work or something. Maybe you take a lot of phone calls and you need to make notes from time to time, so that's really handy actually. You can either, I mean, I will probably use this. I'm forever taking notes for like shopping lists and things like that. So that's cool, I like that one. We have a Blu-ray. An actual Blu-ray. Oh dear God, it's gotta be shit though, hasn't it? I mean, let's, not being funny, all the DVDs I've had so far haven't been that great. That previous one, Choose Their Kill, oh, that was dire. I only watched 3 episodes, it was weird. But yeah, it is Rise of the Zombies with, I forget his name, it's Machete, that's it, Danny Trejo. I mean, I like him, I really do like him in movies, but generally speaking, he's not exactly known for being like an Oscar award winner, is he? And we've also got the guy from My Name is Earl, I forget his name, I'm guessing he's one of the names on the front there, but I'm not sure which one he is. He looks like he's lost a lot of weight actually, which is pretty cool because it looks like it's quite action orientated. It's alright, I don't mean to say it's shit right off the bat because I haven't seen it before, but for one thing we're getting it for free, and for a second, purely based on who's in it, I'm not expecting the Earth. So that is definitely going to be my Friday night watch. I'm having some friends come over, and unfortunately with them we have slightly opposing views on films. So they they tend to think I watch shit movies, and I think they watch shit movies. So I'm going to really wind them up and make them watch this. Okay, this is another franchise that I knew we were going to see. I had an email from Horror Block to say we were going to see the Grady twins from The Shining. So here they go. And oh my god. Oh, flapjack. We've actually got signed by the girls themselves. Well, I say girls, they're probably in their 60s or so now. How old is the film? So yeah, they've got to be in their 40s, sorry. We've actually got a signed postcard from Lisa and Louise Burns. And here we go, we've got a little certificate of authenticity here. That's ace, that is really cool. And I'm not being funny, money can't buy that usually. You could argue that you try and sell these things online and they might not be worth anything, but that's not the point. I think that's quite thoughtful. I think even though they're not famous, you know, they are just relatively well known purely for that shot. That's still really cool. I've slowly started not collecting, but I've been bestowed signed stuff recently. I've got a signed set list. I managed to get hold of a signed photo for my boyfriend. So as the collection continues, the more signed stuff I can get, the better. And lastly, we have got our copy of Rue Morgue. On the back you've got, the Green Inferno is coming to the cinema. Obviously, I doubt it's coming to the cinema over here, but it's coming to you guys in North America. I thought this film was already out, available to watch, like, on home release. I must be wrong. I know vaguely what it's about. I think some travellers get, like, lost in the Amazon or something, and it gets a little bit freaky from there on in. But yeah, we've got something about Giallo movies. I do like a good Giallo movie. Not just the movie Giallo. I mean, that was okay, but like genuine Giallo films are good. I mean, that shot, that to this day still gives me creeps. Is that the same? Is that the shot from Zombie Flesh Eaters, or is it another one? My memory's so bad. I've got to admit, I haven't sat down and watched any Lucio Fulci films for a couple of years now. Funny enough, I've been wanting to do that recently, but I swear that's the shot from Zombie Flesh Eaters. I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. As I say every month, this magazine's really good for giving you the lowdown on what sort of films are coming up. If it wasn't for this, I wouldn't have pre-ordered something, which I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, because when it comes I'm going to be showing it to you guys. We'll quickly go over the card just to double check I haven't wildly misunderstood any of the items like in my previous video. Thank you to all of those of you who were kind enough to just guide me to the fact that it was indeed an American Werewolf in London. To be quite honest with you, I didn't even recognise that clock tower as Big Ben. I just thought it was a regular old clock tower and it was a wolf. Like, I just didn't think anything of it. So here we go, the card. Yeah, so we've got the Beetlejuice t-shirt, we have got Rise of the Zombies DVD and Blu-ray combi pack. Pretty good for a freebie actually, I suppose. Rue Morgue magazine, an autograph print of the Grady twins, and the Necronomicon notebook. That's such a mouthful, Necronomicon. I struggle with big words. They actually recommend that you don't use it as a notebook, more of a to-do list when the end of the world comes, which for some of you that's probably more practical, I don't know. And then we have the plush of Jason. To be honest with you, that's the one item I'm not overly impressed with, if I'm honest. I was expecting a little bit more. They were sending me emails quite literally every day to say, oh, you've got something with Jason Voorhees, you've got something with Jason Voorhees, and I was like, okay, that's cool. I was genuinely hoping for it to be something a little more interesting than just, like 8-inch plush toy. So that's really the only item I'm not too bothered about. I'm not saying it's rubbish, I'm not going to completely dismiss it, because there'll be some people out there who've probably got a massive Jason Voorhees collection and this is just like something to add to it, but to me it's nothing special. But there you go, that's that. That is August's horror block. Any comments, any questions? Leave them in the box below. Click that subscribe button if you are interested in more unboxings in the months to come. And lastly, thank you very much for watching. Bye.